All right, shalom wa-ahava aleikum. Hurnota shel sifrota. Coming back to you guys once again with our Tikunim HaZohar, our series on the Tikunim HaZohar. As we've discussed before, that the keys are the keys to the chest being the Zohar, and the chest is found on the map being the Torah. And so in our third Tikun, we discussed the winds and the spirits and the analogies of the hearts. And these hearts or heart are compared to the harp of David. There's a lot of phonetic stuff that you can do too, like David. If you take the Vav and you take the Vav and put it on top of the Dalid, in this case the first one, you get Lamed, David, and that's equal to Belev. That's one mystical way to approach the heart or the harp. The heart or harp, right? They all start with har. The heart, right? Like hartum maya, right? And then you have like harp. Oh, you have heart or harp, right? Then you also have har, like mountain. So what does a heart and a harp and a mountain have to do with each other? Is dust not my word like fire? And so we start here like this. Revi'a b'mizmor wedahu dru'a yemena hadahu dichtiv mizmor shiru le'adonai shir hadash ki niflaot asa hoshia lo yemeno ve'ala titmar hoshia yemincha ve'ehu begiluta im shekinta ihu tamichla v'razah demila וזרעה אדוני על מנגלתה ובאומה דפורקנה הדחו דכתיב נשבע אדוני במינו וזרעו איזו ועוד חי אדוני שגבי עד הבוקר. The fourth psalm, this is the right arm. So we're here dealing with in this tikkun the right arm, and of who? The right arm of who? This is the 13th tikkun out of 70, the 13th tikkun out of 70 tikkuns. So there's a fraction there. There's a specific fraction there. So you have 13 out of 70. That mystically makes 1,370, which mystically makes, mathematically really, 137 times 10. 137 is the Kabbalah, and 10 is the 10 Sephirot of that Partsuf. So what we're dealing with here is the actual tikkunim of the Kabbalah. So the right arm of the Kabbalah. Right, so we have Keter, Chochmah, Bina, Chesed, Gevura, Tiferet, Netzach, Hod, Yisod, Malchut. So we're dealing here with the right arm called Chesed. Of this it is written, sing a song to Hashem, a new song, for he made many wonders. His right hand gives salvation. Asa Hoshia. This word Hoshia is a rearrangement of Yeshua with 6 letters. And I know this name is 396. Backwards, this would be 693. said that the 6 represented the Old Testament, 9 the New Testament, because Yeshua was 9ing hard while the people from the Old Testament were 6ing hard, and that the Quran is 3. You could rearrange these, but then you would be editing the judgment of the hour. Concerning them it is said, thy right hand gives salvation, and it is an exile which Shekinta and rest upon there, and the secret of the matter is, to who is the arm of Hashem revealed? But Kabbalistically read as, the arm of Hashem is in exile upon the one who is in exile. The arm of Hashem is upon the one who is in exile. So to whom is the arm of Hashem revealed? The one who the arm of Hashem is revealed is to the one who is in exile. The arm of Hashem is over the revealed who? Is over the revealed who, which is the seventh Sephirot of Bina. So it is the height of Bina, and with it, this is the oath of redemption. Of this it is written, Hashem has sworn by his right hand and his arm of strength. And furthermore, the life of Hashem will lie down until morning. Why is it called the arm of Hashem? Because it is Yod in the palm of his hand, and we're going to get to this. So, thy right hand gives salvation, even though it is an exile with Shekinta. So that's the principle of Chesed. You have the Ched, or the Chet, the Chet or the Chet. Then you have the Samech, then you have the Dalet. You have some type of adversary or some type of exile. Then what you have is a Samech, a support, and then you have a Dalet, a way out. That's Chesed, that's called loving kindness. Ve'imei itkrei zru'ah Hashem begif dakav hayad beyod chamesh etzba'an hey kanei demina deyichud ru'avav kataf bey hey v'dal mudadam sagita yitkasher bemina le'akama bey shekinta bejilutha v'moshe deyichu yukna de'amudadam sagita ve'itmar bey molich lemin Moshe zru'ah tifarto וייחו בוקע מיד דאורייתא לגבי זרוע אברהם דאיחו ימינה למהווי לי שם עולם. Why is it called the arm of Hashem? Because it is Yud in the palm of his hand. Yud in the palm. The 5 fingers are Hey. The branch of his right arm is Vav. And Vav is the shoulder. The branch of the right is the arm. Vav is the shoulder. With it is Hey. So each of the arms and limbs of the Kabbalah, namely Chesed and Gevurah, are Hey, 2 Vavs, a Hey, and then the palm. And notice how each makes Yod, Hey, Vav, Hey. And this is the middle pillar, which is bound to the right hand. This is the grade of Tiferet of the right hand. To establish it with Shekinta in exile. And Musha is in the likeness of the middle pillar. Concerning it, it is said, he left led to by the right arm, Musha, is the arm of his Tiferet. But Kabbalistically, right, as he led to the right, Musha is the seed of his Tiferet. And he split the waters of HaTorah for the seed of Abraham, which is his right hand, to be for an everlasting name. The seed of his Tiferet. So we know that in the general sense of things, Musha took up the grade of the Amud Adam Tzagita, the middle pillar. And it's crazy because Hashem also takes up the grade of the middle pillar. So what's the mystical equation? That Moshe backwards is Hashem. Really, everything is Hashem. But this particular grade is something that is not mentioned often. Itkra'u behei de Avraham deihu chamisha chumshe Torah. So Abraham, when he received his hay from Bina, he received the Torah. Mystically, this is the Israelite people receiving the Torah. When Abraham bound Yitzhak upon the altar, this was a secret, mystical allusion to the Israelite people almost getting killed in exile. On one hand, the chesed saves you from exile because, well, there's a chet, there's a gate, there's a support at that gate, and there's a door to exit. With din or givura, you have a spark which is housed inside and is the head. And so there's a specific little chair, there's a specific little nut that you have to find with givura. You have to go and work for it. But with chesed, you don't necessarily have to go and work for it. It's already given to you. And there is the strange L, right? Because on this side you have the strange L. On this side you have Elohim. These, when you combine these two, you get Allah Hayam. Oh, and this can also be me Allah, Chesed and Gevura, because technically, according to Chrislam, Allah and Yeshua are actually one. Yeshua, we know, is 86 plus 386 plus 66. That would give you 446. 452. And 452 is also in the likeness of Yeshua and Geulah, which is the redemption, which is the 5 books of Torah, and through it Musha became complete. Uva ishtalim Musha uvayad ishtalim itgalyai elay yemina wadahu zru'ah Hashem al mei negilta. Through it Musha became complete in Netzach. When he suddenly became complete, the right arm was revealed to him. Abraham was revealed to him. And this is, the arm of Hashem is the one upon the one to whom it is revealed. So it's something very obvious. The Sephirot work in a way where they take all possible extremities of really reality, and they give it to you and they allow you to pass through the door. So this kind of looks like a heaved up heavens, the sun, and the ground here, which is Moshe, Isha, Elohim, and Hashem, really is Hashem on the highest and most esoteric levels. Just like on some of the most highest and esoteric levels, David could be Lucifer, right? It all really depends on how you're steering, and it all really depends on how you're navigating. Here we're navigating the Tikkun solely, but if we wanted to, we can actually mix up and slice and dice all these different concepts and bring in other verses from other things to actually reveal deeper levels of the Tikkun. But here we have Tikkun number 13 with Chesed done. This is the right arm of salvation. And we see here how Abraham gets the 5 books of Torah with his hay, just like Sarah gets the hay as well from Sarai. Because that initial yud of that last yud of Sarai represents the actual Sephiroth, the Yod Sephiroth. But what she didn't know about was the Partsufim. When Sarai received her hay, she was able to see Partsufim, and she was able to see every single thing in creation as trees. When Abraham, because she carries the initial Kabbalah. Abraham, being of the state of the Kaaba, received this hay, which are the 5 books of Torah, to complement the Kabbalah. So notice here, the Kabbalah complements the Torah, and the Torah complements the Kabbalah. You can't separate the Torah from the Kabbalah, and you can't separate the Kabbalah from the Torah. They're like bride and groom on a wedding. So don't fuck up the wedding now. And with that being said, Anochi churnota shel asifrota, Wa'ani daberti kal aleichem shalom ve'sela.